This is like nostalgia lane.
Oh, massively. Here you go, Chafe. I know it's your favourite thing.
This dwarf came up with PvP on and just stood right next to us, and this guy like whispered me. He's like, "Hey, dude, he's got PvP on." So naturally, we killed him.
Naturally. Be rude not to.
I mean, the balls on the guy.
I mean, the DPS is insane, so maybe we can just... I've not been in a group with this high damage.
I don't normally get threat issues, so...
I think I'm gonna have to do something similar on mine, you know. I don't know if I've got a level up, because it's so slow leveling up my ults, my chamois. I think I'm gonna have to dual spec.
I was so tempted yesterday to go back to enhancement. I love enhancement, but it's gonna make gearing so fucking difficult. I could do it for a few levels and then sort of collect an off-spec set, but I know I'm better off doing it this way. Just, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's something about casting makes leveling feel really slow to me.
Yeah.
Whereas melee always feels nice and fast. Oh, hello. 10k crit. I'll take that.
I was a bit late on that one.
I think you can dodge that one.
You have to be quick. Oh, of course, he's not a boss on.
Yeah.
So, where's the loot? What's going on?
Are you talking about retail? Because James was talking about that yesterday. Is he a boss, is he, in retail?
No, on heroic he is.
Oh, right.
Motherfucker. Interrupting my mana break. Rude. Try again. It's one thing I really don't understand about shamans is mana, like mana conservation. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I just always run out of mana like instantly.
Yeah.
And they say that I should be stacking haste. I'm like, well, I'll run out of a mana quicker then.
Is everyone stacking haste? Is that like the new thing? Everyone just has to have haste?
No, it's a very caster thing though, especially healers.
Is it good for rogues?
No, I think rogues is crit.
I read something yesterday and it said that for assassin, it said that I should be using like haste and
yeah, assassination. Yes, because everything in assassination is really in assassination is really expensive. It's like 50 energy for mutilate, so it's not so much about haste. It's about the really high crits, I think. Sorry, other way around. It's about haste over crit or something. I can't remember.
I think my new hit cap is 265 or something crazy. You know when you're in the menu, like James was asking this yesterday, and I don't really know too much about it actually. Do you know when like the numbers are red in the menu? What does that mean? Does that mean you're under or over?
In what menu? Sorry.
On your character sheet. So if you look at damage, his damage, the numbers were in red.
That must be an add-on. Might mean it's not optimized, maybe.
Depilated returns or something.
Well, I need to stop them.
Diminished returns, that's it.
Mana. Or broken down in depth thing for all my stats. Which means I don't get that, I think.
I think if it's red, you've got some kind of effect on you that's doing
like a
negative.
Debuff. Like a debuff or something, I'd expect, yeah. Can you not? It's really annoying for casters. Come on, bitch.
God damn, we're well OP. We doing XP or just wanna rush through?
I'm easy. Either way.
We all need XP, don't we?
We do. No,
Do you like-
stay faith.
So you're liking DK then, Joe? I think I remember you playing DK back in the day, yeah?
Yeah, it's so
you
fun.
used to play Rogue, I think you switched to DK.
They can just do so much. I feel like I'm playing two classes in one. Like, I can solo dungeons. My rogue, no chance.
I get that. Can take a beating, and with my Earth Elemental, I can solo a lot of stuff. But playing a prop paladin 5 levels under, and I still feel like I can do 10 times more.
Let's say, and the fact that I can tank as well, I can just like speed through a dungeon and tank.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually think I might level up to Paddy next. Although I don't find Paddy's that much fun anymore. I think he's just too good of a character.
See, I only really enjoy
Pass.
I've never liked Retry. As much as I've tried, I've never got on with it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I've never actually tried Holy Paladin because I've
Well,
always
I'll
had
be
Shaman and Druid
Holy.
healers.
Hopefully.
I've made like 500 gold or something so far. I'm not even first level yet.
Come on, don't die before I spread my darts. God damn it. We're just too OP.
Pierce. You can have that one back.
I think my most fun character at the moment is my warrior.
Oh, they're so good.
But he's too low level. So much fun though.
We've lost
Flying
Joy
around.
of Journey because on the new content. I did see one good idea, which somebody said, what if they made it so there's an achievement to complete every race to level 20 as any class, and like do their start areas basically. And once you do that, you unlock a tabard that gives you the joyous journeys. And it's like you do it once. So you've played every race, every start area. You've done all of them once, and then after that you get joyous journeys. And you
up for that, man.
Every time you create a character, it's there in the mailbox for you, or you ask an innkeeper for it or something. I was like, that's actually a pretty good idea.
We're full of good ideas. We totally should be hired by Blizzard.
Yeah, right.
As a creative team.
So we can fix your game, Blizz.
Well, it's something that apparently they don't do it anymore, but something I think RuneScape used to do, which was a really good idea, was when they had update ideas, they drew them out on paper and then presented them to the community updates got put in. And if it didn't have 70% approval, they didn't do it.
Yeah, I love what they've done with RuneScape.
James sided on RuneScape, didn't he?
RuneScape was good to play at school when you couldn't get on WoW.
Absolutely.
I've never played it.
It's a brilliant background game if you like grindy games.
Isn't it a lot of AFK stuff?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
When I played it before I came back to WoW, I was on it with my partner. She basically boosted me all the way up. Oh, hello. Oh, attack power. She boosted most of my levels up to max, on my combat levels. But then when I was on my own doing skilling, I'd just take myself to wherever I need to be to do the skill, and then sit and watch film and just look back at the screen every couple of minutes and click a button. When Amelia's doing paperwork for the clinic, she's often got it on her second screen, just doing a random skill. You just click every 30-40 seconds while you're doing it.
I used to do stuff like that on Black Desert. I love that whole system, RTS sort of system there, where you can just like get them building stuff. And
I've heard it's pretty much the same thing, yeah. It's sort of same idea at least. It's not the same game.
No, it's no. I played so much of Black Desert for some reason. I mean, I brought it on launch because it just looked amazing. I even put real money into it at one point just to get a costume, because you can't. That's the one thing I don't like about it. You can't like you can't go into like dungeons and get cool gear, and it changes the appearance of your character. Like the way your character looks at the start is how it always looks, unless you buy stuff.
Is that Black Desert?
Yeah.
Right. Did people just see Shaymore in the guild?
Who's that?
Yeah,
Shaymore in the guild.
So
he's going to kill off
the character. Yeah.
He's just deleted his hunter so that he can use the name for a different character in a different guild. So wasn't that?
Right.
He was level 59. He either played that or wasted the boost. Either way, wouldn't you just pay a $5 for the name change?
Can you do a name change now?
Yeah, my troll used to be called Toller, didn't
Oh
he?
yeah, of course you can. Yeah, I changed mine as well, didn't I?
There you go.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it costs like 9 gold. 9 quid for me.
Like that, yeah. Oh, sorry, Møjø.
I want you for race change.
You can do sex change at the barber now.
Yeah, I've done that. So I changed my name to Chafed Uwu. I thought I'd just change it to a female character.
By all means say that I'm a grumpy old man, but I really don't get what they've done in retail with the removing genders thing.
What do you mean?
I think having the charge on it was just ridiculous anyway in the first place.
Having a what?
You had to pay money in the past, didn't you?
No, I mean when you on retail now, if you make a new character, they're not male or female. They're
I know what you're on about. Yeah.
Masculine or feminine or something. I can't remember what. There's some incredibly PC terms, but
I just stay well clear of that stuff. I don't want to get cancelled.
I was going to say it's a spicy topic,
Yeah.
I know, but I just don't see the need. Is it in Classic 2 now? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Whatever.
Yeah, let people do what they want. I don't care.
Yeah. No, I don't. I couldn't give a flying fuck. I don't understand the need for.
I care
changes
when
on that
people
level.
get really offended if you get something wrong. You know, if I refer to somebody as, you know, say what you see, sort of thing, and if people take offence to that, then I'm like, why? Why? I'm not trying to offend anyone. I don't care. You know,
Yeah.
whatever your preference is, that's up to you.
Yeah. My partner's receptionist has a can't remember which way round it is now, but had a daughter, now a son. Decided to transition. Thing. Yeah, because they want to be known as Will. So that's fine. And I've met him. Lovely guy. Absolutely. Like, I couldn't spend enough time with him, to be honest. But his dad really struggles with it to the point where he's just a dick about it. Like, calls him every name except Will, just because he thinks it's like a fad. I'm just like, you poor sod. There's just no need for that. It's just like breaking a family for what fucking reason? It's heartbreaking to see. But I just don't understand it. Why people get so upset and offended over it. Let people do what the fuck they want. Literally doesn't affect you in the slightest.
There's this girl that well, I used to play games with, and she's trying to get money together for top surgery at the moment because she doesn't see herself as a girl or a boy. So she's got like this page going. I don't know.
Fair enough. If people want to help her out, great.
Or they get like really expensive or something.
No, it's because the satchels you get from the quests hand you so much. It has completely devalued the potions. So the potions and elixirs are worth nothing now, but they still the herbs are still expensive if you want to level alchemy by buying them. So you go to the auction house to buy a 20 stack of gold clovers, and it costs a fucking fortune. You make it into potions, and they're worth nothing. So it's just irritating, because every other profession, you can just go to the auction house and buy it, make stuff, and the stuff you make is probably worth something. But not for herbalism, because they've just handed them all out for quest rewards.
Thanks for that, Arebus. It's offending somebody out there. Because I'm old and stupid or something. I always say to the wife, just say what you see, you know, and if they're offended by it, then it doesn't. They can bring it up if they want. And if they'd rather me refer to them as something else, then I will do. But don't get offended if I say it wrong to begin with.
Yeah. I think 99% of people are the same way. It's like, as long as you don't get kicked off because I did it wrong because I didn't know, it's fine. But then I'll just adjust as soon as I know, and it's fine. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Give us time to adjust. Don't get angry.
But then I've never run into like an angry one anyway, so like.
No, I haven't yet either.
I think
but it does make me worry.
Sit here saying I've never run into an angry one, rather than
shouldn't have said. When I said it like that, I was like,
oh wait a minute.
This is why I do.
This is when it goes too far.
That's because he's trying to get the wording right with the lay that them thing, isn't it? Like, so it makes you think like really hard about it, and then you get it wrong.
Let's universally make everybody. And then nobody can be offended
like,
or we're
love to all, like love to all.
Yeah.
Did we discover that we need? Oh, you've pulled that one anyway. I was about to say, did we discover whether we needed to kill these or not?
You don't.
You can skip them. If you time it right, you can skip them. I mean,
we didn't know if they came in while you fought the boss.
Oh no, they shouldn't do. Not unless you.
Yep. Cool. I've got anti-magic zone if it gets spicy, but.
Wake up, you shit. Just in time.
Oh, bloodless as well.
No, not the greater fire elemental, please.
Healers don't stand in front of it, remember? Probably would do a Rebus, I should imagine.
Oh yeah, you jumped to remove that. I've been sat here casting at like 6-second lightning bolts. That's how many
Nice.
these.
Just jump like a
Well, that was very smooth.
Yeah, you can't as a caster.
now.
But I couldn't remember when
two.
we first came in what bosses did, but as soon as the boss fight started, like the big tree guy was just like, oh yeah, he does the big icy spikes. Yeah, that's come back to me now. And that last boss just like, oh yeah, jump to remove the buff, I remember.
Well, James has been. They still do it on retail. It's, I suppose it comes up like, oh, he still knew it all yesterday.
Yeah. Great idea to bring it into Wrath.
Yeah, 100%.
What Mythic Plus? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
So that you never get to master something. You never get that feeling of overpowering stuff.
No, you can. It's basically I think after Ulduar they're releasing hard mode for the heroics, so that and the gear goes back up again, and it puts another step between the raids.
Oh, I don't mind that, but as long as that you can actually get to a point where you can you just feel good about destroying a place.
Well, you always
I don't want to. So you never actually get any better.
No, I know, but you can go and help other guildies like we always have. Go and do regular heroics, and you'll be in fucking mythic and raid gear, and you'll steamroll the place. You still have the steamrolls every now and again.
Okay. I don't think I'd get it. I never did any Mythic Plus stuff. I just did PvP and retail.
Yeah,
the problem is, like, you kind of you have to stay laser focused the entire time, whereas this, you can kind of just chill and chat, whereas M+ on retail...
I like that, see? I mean, I like the challenge to begin with, but I like to get to the point of where, like, I know we're good, and we can just have a bit of a laugh sometimes.
Yeah.
Gear up.
Yeah, the Mythics had a tendency to take away some of the fun of it.
You did a lot of Mythic Plus, didn't you, Joe? I think.
Season 1, but then that's it. You have to do that for another 2 years, like, just, I don't know. But then I hated that I was locked to a Covenant for the entire first part, so it just burnt me out. Like, we should have been able to play and have fun. Like, they stopped us having so much fun, it was so frustrating. It's like Shadowlands is good now, but it's like 2 years later.
Shadowlands, I actually stopped playing for a year and a half, came back and found it really good after that time.
It was great in 9.2 with the double legendaries, you can swap between Covenants, but the year and a half before that, it's like, why have you put us through all this pain when we could have been having this much fun?
Yeah, that's what it is now, is how it should have been when they released.
100%.
When we were doing all that PvP, I can't remember when it was, and we got really into it. I was absolutely loving it then, and then you like you have a break for a minute, and then you come back and like you're so many seasons ahead, and then trying to get your gear up again, it was just kind of sucked.
Yeah, the first couple of weeks in the expansion's always the best. It's a shame it's always buggy.
This one's been pretty good though, isn't it? Really, I mean, people have been DCing and stuff, but it hasn't been that bad.
No, not at all.
Everyone managed to get across on the boat. Anyway.
Zone crashing more than anything.
I did crash I did get kicked off about 20 times yesterday, to the point where I whispered Jade and said, if it happens once more, I'm not going back on.
Touch wood, I haven't actually had any issues yet. I haven't noticed a bug or...
Faye says, glad we don't have any queues, though. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
I have
Just
had
getting kicked.
20 seconds, but...
Should we try a spicy one?
Just slightly rearranged my action bar, so apologies if I'm slowing down.
I'm a sheep.
Stopping.
After this boss, I just need to visit the little boy's room very quickly. That's right.
And myself.
So I can hold off a bit. The monster energy drink's just going straight through me.
My brain saw those Niffle bar shoulder guards of agility, and my brain read it as Nilfgaard. I was like, alright, Witcher rip-off.
Oh, that lovely
Oh,
Witcher.
yeah, new series at Christmas, isn't there?
Like we've got Game of Thrones, Witcher, Lord of the Rings. I'm loving it at the minute.
Yeah, I'm actually enjoying all of it. Like people were saying they didn't like Lord of the Rings. I'm getting into it now.
It's so good.
I was going to say, I've heard such mixed reviews. Not a single person has said about Lord of the Rings, like, it's alright.
I'm loving it. The first
Every
episode's
single-
crap, but the rest of it since then has been really good. And the Game of Thrones is great.
I always find pilot episodes are often shit,
Yeah.
to be honest. Just because it's kind of introducing you to people for a longer story.
Well, that's what I've been saying. Like season one, I always feel season one's a bit like that, where they're trying to find like the place almost, but they've settled in so quick.
Oh, I
for
can't.
me
My skill's not high enough. Good, sorry.
in Rings of Power.
Sandman, my wife's loving Sandman. I can't stand it. It looks like Harry Potter to me.
I have watched Sandman, and honestly, I'm indifferent.
Yeah,
I can watch it, but I don't care. Like I've missed tons of episodes now. Because I said to the wife, you can just carry on without me.
Yeah, I don't know, like... It's alright. I think I like the premise, I like the idea behind it. But...
Yeah.
I don't know. He strikes me a bit... He's a bit too... the main character is a bit too... What's his face?
Edward Scissorhands. That's what I called him.
No. Still Edward, but... Is it Edward?
Oh, I know who you mean from the bloody the vampire thing. Yeah.
He's a bit Edward from Twilight, and that bothers me.
He's freaking Batman now.
Yes, thank you, Faye. You know who I meant. I think I know he's Batman. I'm not sure how I feel about that either.
Oh, it's Lucifer. Was not. Oh, yeah, he's in that, is it? Oh, do you know what? I forget it's DC, that program.
I tell you what, I saw it last night. Maybe I'm massively behind the curve, and you're all gonna laugh at me. The Rock has joined the DC universe.
Yeah, he's bloody Adam.
Black Adam.
Black Adam, that's it. Yeah. I haven't watched that one with Sylvester Stallone in yet either. I can't remember.
Oh, I've no idea.
Let me use the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys carry on if you want.
Oh, I can't do superhero films. I think they're all shite. Send it back your way. Nope. Can't wait for Lava Burst. Oh my god, give me Lava Burst.
you guys see that Hugh? I saw a Deadpool trailer going around this morning, and Wolverine's coming back for it.
Oh,
Quite funny.
Oh,
It's just basically him sat there talking about, I've been coming up with all these great ideas for the next Deadpool 3. And he was like, I've got nothing. So he asks, what's he called? Hugh?
Jackman.
Hugh
Jackman, that's it. Walks past in the background and goes, hey Hugh, do you want to come back to play Wolverine? He's like, yeah, alright then.
Those two make me laugh. Their little Twitter feuds and stuff.
They've got the same sort of humour as us, to be honest, haven't they?
But they did, like, one of them owns Aviator Gin and the other one has something else.
Yeah.
And they did each other's adverts. Hugh Jackman did Aviator Gin advert, and he sort of picked it up and it's just like, it's gin. And then he just sort of puts it on its side on the table and just lets it all spill out. Just doesn't say a word. It's just like, it's such a good advert.
And that's that one where they were taking... Didn't he do like a really good advert for Hugh or something?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
He was like, "Oh, don't watch it, don't watch it." Yeah.
It's shit.
It's fucking great.
Like kangaroo piss.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman at one point was doing a one-man show on Broadway, and it was like coming up to the end of the show and he was about to sing a song and Ryan Reynolds had completely sabotaged it, and he had like the big screen behind came down. There was a huge video of him just taking the piss out of Hugh Jackman for a little while, and then they went into a song anyway, but it like completely spoiled his rhythm on the show and they just purposely ruined it. It's hilarious.
Superhero films were good before they became a genre.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Right.
There was a small window between Adam West's Batman and it becoming a genre where they were quite good. I'd agree with that. Boring.
I always felt like the X-Men's films could be better. Because
Yeah.
I grew up watching X-Men. I like X-Men.
Yeah,
I want it to be good.
there's so much more they could do with that idea. Superhero films bore me because A, you always know who's going to win. And,
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of know that with any film, but it's just amplified with them. But also, there's no story to them, really. They're just like, hey, look at this new CGI for an hour and a half. Okay.
True. It's also a bit
feeling
like
more
that
like
watching
comedies
wrestling.
now.
They are. Oh, look, Batman just threw Superman through 5 buildings. Let's not talk about the hundreds of people he just killed. There's no need for that.
Well, do you want to see the families?
Yeah,
no.
crying.
These
No,
are
I don't.
families by Superman.
How unnecessary is that? Like, what's the fucking point? You're supposed to be superheroes. You'd probably find a way to throw them down into the ground and not kill people rather than through 17 skyscrapers.
I didn't like what they did with Rogue. Erebus in the X-Men. She was like this sassy southern flying around like because she like got her powers from Miss Marvel or something. Originally, that's why she could fly around and stuff. And she was like this sassy southern American bird with the white streak in her hair, and then they turned her into a goth. In the films, I thought that was a bit weird.
In films like that, I just love the action sequences, like when Magneto's going on a rampage. Like, I'm down. I'll watch anything like that.
I like what they did with Mystique. She was hot.
Yeah.
No, no.
I'll enjoy just about anything Jennifer Lawrence.
She wasn't the original one.
I know. I just like Jennifer Lawrence and
Fair enough.
any excuse to mention. Amelia has Henry Cavill. I have Jennifer Lawrence and Henry Cavill. Just like any straight male.
I thought they got Nightcrawler pretty spot on, to be honest.
Oh, in Apocalypse, yeah, he was good. I enjoyed, what is it? The one where they're all getting recruited in the early days, quite a while ago.
Yeah.
First Class, I think it was called. That was fun.
And they go to get Wolverine and he just goes, fuck off.
I tell you what I was actually more of a fan of than I was expecting to be, and that's The Boys.
Oh yeah,
I
The Boys
love The
so
Boys.
good.
That is
diabolical.
That is exactly what would happen if we had superheroes in real life.
Yeah, yeah.
They would just have PR teams and some horrendous money-making company with scandals and cover-ups and fucking it wouldn't be, oh, Saviour, he put some glasses on and now we don't know who he is. That's a secret identity. Just no. They'd be all over the place and it would be sickening.
They start that show off so well. But A-Train just runs through his girlfriend and you're just like, what the fuck is this show?
It made me jump. Shit myself when he came running through, she exploded. What the fuck just happened?
That bit with the termite when he crawls into the penis. Oh my god. That makes you cringe a bit.
That might be a season 3 thing, I don't remember that.
Oh shit, have you not seen it? Sorry.
No, it's fine, don't worry. I didn't say. My fault. The one that got me
Spoilers,
is with,
people, spoilers.
Yeah, right. The one that got me was with what's the underwater guy called?
The Deep.
Oh yeah, the Deep.
Where the Deep gets his gills fingered.
He's so funny. Oh, you're in for a treat with him.
I was like, oh fucking hell, that's so fucked up.
He's so fucked up, that character.
I almost feel bad for the actor because like he must just be an
Oh
absolute
yeah.
joke. Like it's a bit of a joke character to play, but at the same time it's not. He's probably the one with the most heartfelt backstory among any of them. You just feel bad for him. His
whole name, everything about him is a joke.
Yeah.
He's so deep, and he's not.
He's just not. He's just the most god you can possibly imagine. He's dense, and his superpowers are shit. He can breathe underwater. That's kind of all he has going for him, isn't it?
He's literally his whole character's invented to take the piss out of Aquaman.
Yeah. But Aquaman's an equal joke, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They tried to make him cool, and they gave him a wicked actor to play.
Well,
him.
yeah, but Jason Momoa is pretty cool.
He is cool, but it doesn't make the character any cooler. Oh, well done, Swoosh.
Someone dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, GG's, man.
Thank you.
I'm still 3 bars away.
The movie Push It. I'm trying to think.
Don't know that one.
With Chris Evans. I watched a film with Chris Evans and he was playing the bad guy in it. And it was actually quite good. I'm trying to think of what it was though. It was a bit like, oh, actually no, it wasn't that good at all. That's why I remember it. It was that one with... My brain's not working today. Right, so there's this film where this guy has... Yes, no, it's not like that. It's actually a comedy.
Funny thing
Let
is,
me ask the wife. She'll remember.
I remember the story of that one.
Who's that actor?
I just can't think of what the film was called.
Sex doll. What's he called again? That's it. So Ryan Gosling's new film.
All right.
Chris Evans is the bad guy in that, but I can't remember the name of it. It was all right, but it could have been better.
They're an old film. Well,
Hey, what, sorry?
Oh my god, he's playing Ken and Barbie. The Ken and Barbie film.
Why make a Barbie film? What's the need? Other than to put Margot Robbie in hot pants.
Oh yeah.
Do you know it's good enough? It's fun. Do it.
Oh, I love Wall Street.
Now I've thought about it. Oh yeah, no, I like that film too. Not just because of Margot. No, I tell you a genuinely really good film on the backwards superhero kind of topic. It's an old one, but Unbreakable. With it's got Bruce Willis.
Just don't watch.
Oh, they're terrible, but this is an old film, so it's not so bad.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. It's actually a good film.
It is, yeah. The whole idea of like superhero discovering that he has powers, that's normally the first 20 minutes of a superhero film. That's literally the entire premise of Unbreakable.
Let me just relay what Erebus has put here in the chat for you guys. Push was a superhero movie. He has the power of telekinesis and can manipulate metal, but there's also these pushers who pushers who put ideas into your head as their own. There's also genres of people that had a solid storyline but never got a sequel. I've never heard of it. I might have.
Is that
but it's
one
got Chris
with
Evans in.
super strong people as well? So and then there's ones that can yell or scream and make you.
Push it film. I don't think that's the right film. That's not Chris Evans, isn't it? It's called Push. Ah, it's just called Push. Oh, sirens that can make your head bleed from the inside out, right? Yeah, I can see. I know. I've never seen it.
Isn't it the one?
The special abilities must race to find a girl in Hong Kong before a shadowy government organisation called Division does. The Division? I know that
Yeah,
story.
the Division.
Still waiting for that bloody film to come out. I've played a lot of Division and Division 2. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm a bit behind on things now. It's really putting me off getting back into it. So that's why I don't play it. But I kind of like this.
What's that?
I forgot to jump. Shit. Yeah. He says you're thinking about the right movie, Albrat.
Yeah, and I remember they end up with a bunch of cards at the end whereby they have to read off their instructions so that the seers can't see what their idea was for defeating the Division.
Oh, I forgot to close the door. My wife's got a business meeting thing.
Oops.
Sorry, she's doing.